Yo, what's going on, everybody? This your boy Resurrection, coming at you with another Crumbside address. This is episode 2. I have some guests with me today. I'm go ahead and let them introduce themselves. I'm gonna start with VGL on the left. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, this is VideoGameLover58 here.
Okay. Perfect Welch,
Hello guys, Perfect Welch here. How's it going?
TBG.
What's up, TBG? Normally wouldn't be in here, but I had to take advantage of an opportunity.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure everybody knows why we are here today. There's been a lot of fuckery going on, of course, with this whole thing. Basically started with Black Bond. We kind of called out Black Bond, and the first person I want to give a chance to go ahead and address their issues with. It seems that um, it would be beneficial for a video game lover to go ahead and say what has been your biggest issue, VGL, with what's your issue with me, what's your issue with Shadow Man, and what's your issue with TBG. So go ahead.
Well, mostly the issues between Shadowman really, but as far as Better Gamer though, I have moved on from what happened. I mean, I understand that you got pissed at what I did quite some time ago about playing both sides, but I just want to let you know I was actually trying to get you to debate Mr. Bond, but it didn't work, so what could I do?
I've seen you on Twitter. You're still doing the same thing.
With that being
That being playing both sides. Let me say something. I just wanted to just so I can put it all out there. The problem with guys like you, especially because I didn't know who Welch was at first, but I looked him up and then I saw that he was the dude who made that comment seemed just like cocksucking. Now here's the hypocrite thing that he did in his video. He said, quote, Shadow Man made a video on him for absolutely no reason, and in that video it shows a comment he made calling me, you, Resurrection, and Shadow Man 10-year-old autistic man babies who make videos about Bond because we just suck. And in that same video, he says that Shadow Man made a video on him for no reason. Now, the problem with both of you guys is that, and I'm going to put you on the spot, I'm going to ask both of you, one by one, VGL and Welch, was Bond right in this situation? There's no gray area. There's no, and let me put it out there, I have no beef with him anymore, but I have to ask you guys, was he right in the situation? There's no playing both sides. You're either with us or against us. Was he right with what he did, being making videos about other men and then calling out other people for making videos on other men?
I'm not, like I said, I understand your concerns and things like that, but yeah, no, what Bond did wasn't right. But the problem here was, it's not old news. This wasn't like something new. Bond's notorious for doing this for God knows how many years. In fact, I think maybe 3 or 4 years that he's been doing
Okay.
this a lot. So,
And we felt the need to call him out because he was talking about us and people who we're cool with directly this time, and since no one else called us out or called him out, we did it. So what I don't understand here is how we get criticized when he does the same fucking thing, but just has a bigger subscriber base, because that's bullshit.
Let me say something, and then I'm gonna go ahead and ask Perfect Welch a question. Um, this is my issue. Okay, this is the biggest issue that I have. I did not know who Video Game Lover was until this whole Bond thing. No idea. Never seen his video. That's not to disrespect him by
same
any
thing with
means.
you, I'm just saying.
I never knew who he was. So I want to go to this video that Black Bond made. It's called let's see. It's called Roasting Social Rejects So Easy I Don't Even Need Words. And a lot of the comments that were on here, of course, were deleted by Black Bond. But this is the issue that I have. Okay, one of the people commented on here and said, they said, who's this guy? And you said one of Shadow Man's friends. Shadow Man happens to be sub to me, but in the past months he has had issues with Bond and Hard 8. It all had to do with the fact that he got blocked. Okay, That first of all is an inaccurate statement. That's not why Shadow Man went at Black Bond. Okay, and then another guy asked the question. He said, "Whoever this guy is, he must have a pretty big fan base, judging by the dislikes." And then you again, video gamer, you commented on the same that comment, and you said, "He's in some group that Shadow Man is involved in. He subbed to
Yeah,
me."
that is true.
So
That is
how?
true.
But no, but explain to me, how am I sub to you? How was I sub to you and I had no idea who you
Wait,
were before
wait,
all
I
this
actually
happened?
said that I was sub to you?
No. You said he's in some group that Shadow Man is involved in, and then that there's a period, and then you said he's sub to me. Okay.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, god damn it. That, yeah, wow. Yeah, damn, right there. Yeah, you
Yeah,
got me good.
I'm just saying
Okay.
how was I sub to you and I
I
had no
guess
idea.
maybe it's because I saw Shadow Man in your comment section, so I just assumed that.
I wasn't sub to
I
you
will
either.
say
I
this,
saw that
that
comment.
that's perhaps my biggest flaw is I do think about that. Like, let's just say when you see someone commenting on another dude's comment section, I just assume you're sub to them. So yeah,
Okay,
that's
so
on me. So
you
yeah,
just
I'll
had
admit
it.
that that
Okay.
was on me.
Okay, so you just had assumed I was sub to you,
Yeah.
but
And I wasn't sub to either.
okay, let me ask you this, VGL. Why were you playing both sides? Why were you in the Better Gamers comment section and saying, "Oh, well, me and you could have a podcast," and then when we looked on Twitter, you're saying how much of social rejects we are. You're co-signing with Black Bond, but then you're on our pages like, I mean, rooting for us. I mean, it's like you were playing both sides.
Let me try to see if I could find what exactly I said. I don't know. I mean, it's been a month since this happened, so I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to find that tweet.
Okay. Well, let me just kind of try to
Yeah,
let
refresh
me
my
let me
memory.
kind of let me kind of try to help you out since you're having a bad time. It appears you're having a bad time. But something recent that that um that you wrote on Black Bond's video.
Oh, was it the one that I said none of this would have happened if they all got blocked? Was that the comment?
Well, go ahead and read it. I mean, it seems like you know what I'm talking about. That one's more
Oh,
recent, so
yeah. I
maybe
mean,
you
the
know.
one, the one that you said that all this was blocked. Well, the reason I said it is that's why I felt how this situation happened was I felt like most of these people just did this because they all got blocked. As simple as that.
So you
And
were
like I
just
said,
ill-informed.
it's not justify what he did, but at the same time, it's something that's been blown into horrible proportions.
Okay. Well, let me tell you how this came about with me. Okay. Uh, um, Shadow Man made a video responding to the Nintendo thing with Black Bond. Black Bond destroyed a Nintendo. What's going on,
That's
Demon
actually how
Ralph?
me and Shane had to fall out. Not as 1 point down. That's
Okay.
how me and Shane had to fall
Shadow Man made a video about Black Bond destroying the Nintendo. I didn't agree with Shadow Man because personally it's Black Bond's personal property. I don't give a shit.
Exactly.
If he
And
wants
this
to
was something I
if
was
he
trying
wants
to tell Shane
listen,
that.
but listen, just
Okay.
listen. So
All right,
if he wants to destroy, I'm thinking if he wants to destroy his shit, that's fine. I don't really care. But the thing that got me is when Black Bond got on Shadow Man's channel and said, "Oh, you're nothing but a social reject. All you do is dedicate your time to making videos about other men." So that's when I commented and I said, "Well, Bond," I was very respectful to Black Bond. I said, "Bond, I mean, you can't really say something like that when that's kind of the same thing you do. I mean,
Yeah.
you call out men all the time, and I told him, I said, I enjoy it, but I said, but the majority of your content is calling out other men. Proceeded to name call me. He called me a social reject. He called me a virgin. I mean, he called me a hypocrite. He called me all kind of names. So
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 I'm
that
just
is
laughing at this.
that is why I made the decision to call out Bond. Okay, so
That's a justifiable
and
reason.
then
Yes,
you decided to interject yourself, and you're co-signing with him on his channel, and then you coming back to our channel. So what? Why? I'm just asking why. Why do you have an issue with me when none of this concerns you?
I guess okay, yeah, I guess that was a major fuck up. But I just want to address that. Yeah, what he said that was hypocritical bond because he did dedicate a huge series of Alzheimer's PC.
Well, then
Now,
you had
one
no
thing,
right to say shit to us on Twitter. It's
Hey,
like,
hey, Better Gamer, this is Video Game Lover talking. You can wait.
oh my god.
Okay, just let VGL go ahead. Go ahead and talk, VGL.
no, like I was saying was yeah, it was hypocritical bond because yeah, he has dedicated like I'd say most of his videos have dedicated to calling people out and things like that. I mean, I would say if anything, yes, he's done gameplay videos and like unboxings and things like that, but really, majority of his videos are calling out other people.
Okay, but why did you make the decision to call us? Why did you make the decision to call us social rejects and co-sign with him on Twitter?
I don't know. Wait, did I call you guys social rejects? I guess maybe I was saying that.
You make comments like, "Oh, OMG, these guys have made so many videos on you. Oh
Well,
my gosh!"
I
Like you
think
were
that
just,
was
I mean, you
perhaps a
just
shot in
co-signed.
the foot. See, I think if you would just made like maybe one or two videos, you would have gotten them. But the fact that you kind of did like 7 to 8 videos, that kind of he was able to twist it around and just say that you guys are a bunch of social rejects. So
I'm
that's
talking
just
about.
how it
I'm
all.
just talking about you. I'm just talking about you. I'm not really talking about Black
Okay,
Bond. I'm
okay.
just saying, why did you feel the need to co-sign with him and then come back to our channel and saying, "Oh, well, if you want to jump in a podcast with me, I'd be happy to do it too. We can have a discussion." Why did you feel the need to do that? And do you not see how that can be
Yeah, I
hypocritical?
see that. That was that. I'm gonna. Yeah, that was another dumbass decision by me. I don't
I
know
have
what
to
the
ask a
fuck I was
question, though.
doing.
Here's the thing.
Wait,
Yeah.
this is Video Game Lover still
No,
talking.
no, 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 no.
Stop sucking for a second. Like, I wasn't talking to you. I have a question. I have a sincere question. Uchicha wanted me to ask this in the chat, but why do you feel the need to inject yourself into something when no one was talking about you? I saw a couple comments from you, something like, well, now I guess I'm in the middle of this. You were never in the middle of this. You were never part of this. You inserted yourself into this and then attempted to play both sides. Why?
That is true. Fuck me. That is true. You know, I think it's one of those things where at first I'm like, oh yeah, this should have been a good idea, but now looking back on it, yeah, this was a retarded idea. But yeah, you have a legit point. That was another fuck up on me, and I'm not afraid to admit that. What I did was very stupid. Now looking back at this, yeah, this is actually now making myself look really stupid. And you know what? It really happens, but there's one. I just have to really pray that I'm just gonna make sure that shit never happens.
So basically all of this happened because you saying that you fucked up. I'm just trying
Yeah,
to put
basically
that
in
on
a
the record.
nutshell, I fucked up. And you know what? I'm here to admit that. I fucked up royally. So
So,
that was a very bad mistake on my part.
so why wait until now to say, "Hey, I fucked up," when you could have just made a video and said, "Hey, I fucked up," and I'm sure Shadow Man would have probably left you alone. But you didn't take the time to do that. You continued to do it even on Black Bond's latest video that he made. The video is titled "Just When You Think Social Rejects Can't Go Lower," and then you say all this because the bottom feeders got blocked by you. Fucking crazy. That was a comment that you made. So now you're accusing me of making a gay website?
No, wait, what? I didn't say that. I didn't
No,
say that.
no.
Now,
The reason
I didn't mention you on that.
okay, but
I'm just assuming it might have been from his group, but I
okay,
didn't include your name.
because his video was addressing that somebody made some type of gay page or something about him, and then you say all this because the bottom feeders got blocked by you. Well, who were you referring to?
I guess maybe Showman. I guess Showman's group.
Okay, so you were accusing Shadow Man of making the gay
Well,
video.
not Showman, but his group. That's really it.
Well, I'm in that group.
Oh, damn, really?
Well, me and Shadow Man are cool. So I'm trying to figure out if you are saying that Shadow Man possibly made
I
this
guess,
game.
yeah, I would say Showman, but yeah,
Okay, so Shadow Man probably made it.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. Now Perfect Welch, I want to go ahead and give you a chance to speak because you jumped in the discussion. How long have you known VGL, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, I've known him for about a few months. I've been watching his live streams. I've been attending about every one since like the 10th one, and yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Now, what made you kind of, I mean, give your opinions and interject on this?
Because like, well, I watched Shadow Man's videos because I got curious,
Hmm.
and I saw some flaws in them. So I was trying to be respectful. I wasn't trying to like be a complete douche. If I came off with it, I'm sorry about that. But I just wanted to like critique his videos a little, point out some flaws. And what does he do? He resorts to name calling.
Okay, so you got kind of upset that he called you
Yeah,
names. Is
yeah.
that what
I
I'm
mean,
understanding?
yes, I did go too far, and I said some fucked up shit. And when I realized that, I was trying to like, hey, maybe we can forget all this and bury the hatchet. Like,
Okay,
he still tried to attack. So
got you. Better
thanks.
Gamer, can you read that message that he wrote again?
You want me to read the whole in its entirety, or the
Please
main?
read. Yeah, read it in its entirety,
All
please.
right, let me pull it up then. Just go on what you were gonna say. I'll tell you when I got it.
Okay. I'm just uh I'm just curious as to how my name got involved with your comment.
Oh, me?
Perfect Welch.
Oh, that's because Shane. I heard Shane was making several comments in VGL's live stream talking so much about you. It was always saying Resurrection, Wavy Cricket, and Shadow Man. So I thought you and Wavy Cricket were involved. So my apologies. That was Shane who did
Okay,
that.
see, but this is the issue that I'm talking about. Like
I got the comment.
people don't take the time to actually do research for themselves. That's my biggest issue. They'll jump on the train and say, "Oh, they don't do research." Like Black Bond's whole fan base. It's like they just take his words for what they are without actually even having to do proper research. Anybody can do research about what happened and come to the conclusion that Black Bond was wrong. Period. So my name. Go ahead and read the comment, better
All right,
gamer.
you got it. All right. Why are these hordes of 10-year-old autistic man babies like Better Gamer, Shadow Man, Resurrection, Wavy Cricket, etc., making all these videos on you? Because they suck. I can't say you have a life, meaning Bond, because you and Trey have been arguing back and forth for 3 years, but both of you are way more mature than them.
Okay. Now, I mean, I would like to hear what Perfect Welch has to say about that. I mean, is that how you feel,
Well,
or
again, once Shadow Man started name calling, that did make, and he got Shane to start name calling me too. That did make me real mad. So I went over to top, and yes, maybe it was wrong. Maybe I shouldn't have mentioned anyone's name. I realized that mistake, but but yeah, at least I admitted my mistake when I realized I started going too far.
okay? I'm just trying to understand because I wanted y'all to come in here and say what your biggest issues were.
Yeah, my biggest issue was that instead of like countering my points or admitting that he was wrong or perhaps even ignoring it, he just resorted to name calling.
Okay, so your issue is with Shadow Man.
Yeah,
Was he
and
name
Because I
Shane.
calling you
Yeah, name calling me.
before you made that comment about him?
Yeah, way before him and Shane.
so they just picked you out of nowhere and started talking about you, or you made a comment on his video, then he started name calling.
I made a couple comments on his videos one by one, and then he and Shane started name calling.
Okay, well, what kind of comment did you leave? Is the question.
Well, comments of criticism, like there were some flaws in the videos, like well, yeah, video game lover may be doing some wrong stuff, like spending his time with you, but you are doing the same thing, so I think it's best you ignore it. I made comments like that.
I mean, you threatened us. You said that we will die. You said the shittiest narrator alive, the Shadow Man, Resurrection, Wavy Cricket, and Shane will die. I didn't even know who you were until Shadow Man put this video up. I mean, how do you get that mad to where you want somebody to die? over the internet.
And why'd you say he made that video for absolutely no reason?
Well, why he made that video? Because I thought he could have actually made some comments of criticism towards my points. I would have been okay with that, or admitting he was wrong or ignoring it again, and that's why I said he made it for no reason. Going that far, again, I admitted I was wrong. I don't know why I did that. I fucked up. So, yeah.
So basically, what I'm hearing is it's a lot of fuck ups on y'all's end. I mean, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but all I've heard from both of y'all is that we fucked up, basically.
Well, not just that, but like you guys had your parts in too.
Okay, tell me what our parts were.
Well, not so much you guys, but specifically Shadow Man and Shane, because they resorted to name calling, and I didn't even mention Shane in any of Shadow Man's comments that I made, and he just jumped on the bandwagon too.
But they not here though. They're not here. I'm just trying to trying to understand because y'all threw my name out there. Told me I should die.
Can I say something again?
Told me I was a man baby, that I was autistic, and all this other stuff.
Well, then again, Shadow Man was making autistic jokes too, so
okay.
he was making several of them.
But how did I become autistic? What part did I play in him calling you autistic?
I thought you were doing the same stuff at first. So
Where?
I don't know. Shane told me that, and again, yes, I should have done my research, but yeah.
Okay. So basically, y'all just made a whole bunch of fuck ups. What I'm hearing.
Yeah,
just
but
trying to understand.
Pretty much.
Yeah, if Shadow Man and Shane just never name called me, this would have probably been over a long time ago.
Yeah, exactly.
So they made the biggest fuck ups.
Well, do you want to have a talk?
They did not make the biggest fuck ups.
Yeah, I mean they really didn't. I mean I'm not trying to drag it on, but the biggest fuck ups came from y'all.
Which one of you people is the one that didn't want Shadow Man in here? Because you Welch challenged Shadow Man to a debate. So who was the one that didn't want him in here?
I didn't care, so.
And he said, well, the thing is, he said he wouldn't go to a Google Hangout.
I heard that you guys didn't want him in here.
Oh, okay, that's just a bunch of baloney.
That's just false because he told me that he would never debate me because his computer sucks ass, and B, doesn't even know how Google Hangout works. The only way to ever debate him is an Xbox One, which I don't own.
Me neither.
Okay. I got what I needed. Basically what it is y'all fucked up.
Pretty much.
Okay, that's all I needed to know.
Yeah.
So did y'all have any issues with me? Do y'all have any issues with the Better Gamer?
No.
Well, with you, not anymore. I apologize for mentioning you, but Better Gamer, the only problem I have with him is he threw out the word fraud like it was nothing, because again, just like Black Bond's fans, I'm going to call him out for this too, not trying to be harsh, but you should look up stuff before you go around saying shit.
But you did the same shit. I mean, you know different. I mean, you started talking shit about us, and you didn't even bother to figure out what the hell was going on or who said what though. So how can you talk shit about Black Bond's subscribers when you do the same shit?
Well, hey, at least I admitted I was wrong. I just said the only problem I have with Better Gamer is he threw out the word fraud like it was nothing.
What is fraud? What is fraud? A wrongful deception intended to result in financial or personal gain. Black Bond's a fucking fraud. What are you talking about?
And Black Bond is a fucking
fraud. Well, he didn't
fraud.
It's not him calling Black Bond a fraud. It was calling Video Game Lover a fraud.
He was a fraud too because he was on my fucking videos talking about first of all, none of us subbed to him, and he was talking about that we subbed to him and shit. And then I look on Twitter, not even looking for him, and I see him like, oh, you mindfuck those clowns. As long as we were right in the situation, which we were, which there's evidence to prove, You had no right to be on Twitter to say anything like that, because guess what? He makes videos on other fucking men, and I ain't heard. And whenever people accuse Black Bond of doing the same thing, people say, well, I don't care what's on his computer. He's doing the same thing, which would also make VGL a fraud. It's a fact. It's not me talking shit.
That's not fraud. He's not trying to act like the victim. He was just criticizing some of your guys' points, and
there's nothing to criticize, man. There's nothing to criticize.
Hey, you guys had points, and when there's points, there's criticism. Everything you put on the internet is up to criticism. What I put up to the internet is criticism. What you put up to the internet is criticism. What Black Bond does,
what do you criticize about our points? But what do you criticize about our points? Tell us what you criticize. Let's hear it.
How you use the word fraud, and from what I heard in the video, you were describing him as a corporate cocksucker.
Who are you talking about?
VGL. You were describing him as a corporate cocksucker.
No, I didn't.
Nobody said any. Nobody said he
No
was a
one said
corporate
that.
cocksucker, but he was acting like a fraud. I mean, that's just the truth.
We said a Bond cocksucker. We never said a corporate cocksucker.
Well, a Bond cocksucker, but yeah, whatever.
But why do you dick ride Bond so hard? Is
Me?
The real question. No, I'm talking about VGL.
I get that a lot. So let me explain. Now, as far I can understand that I have my moments of defending Bond. You know, I'm here to admit that, and that is perfectly fine. But I wouldn't say I'm the biggest dick sucker.
No one
but
said
let's
you
just
were.
say if me and Bond, let's say, were like really cold, then I would just like mind my own goddamn business. But he has given me a couple shout-outs. He has favored some tweets, so it is what it is.
So you're doing this because he favorited some of your tweets and because he gave you a shout-out. Do you not realize that anytime that you disagree with him, that your ass is gonna be blocked too? That's just the truth.
No, because him and Bland Drew have gotten at each other, and he's not ever blocked them, or never even removed comments or things like that.
Okay, but you admitted earlier in the stream that you agreed that he was wrong after what he did.
Yeah.
So he was wrong.
Yeah.
Now why the fuck you didn't comment that shit on his video? Why didn't you comment that on his video when he made the video about us? Why didn't you go on his video and say, "Oh, Bond, I think you're wrong, man, because such and such and such." But no, you got on here and got on Twitter and co-signed with him. So I don't understand how your dispositions change now that we live and on the air. Now all of a sudden I fucked up.
At the end of the day, here's what it is. Video game lover, whether rightfully or wrongfully, you have an emotional attachment to that man, because when Shadow Man roasted you, I didn't see him coming to your defense, but I saw him coming to his own defense. So what? You expected that, so why do you defend him? He doesn't give a shit about you, man. The only reason he even favorites your tweets are when you're cocksucking his points.
I mean, think about it, VGL. The only time he probably favorites your shit is when you're shitting on us or shitting on.
That's not true.
Okay.
Because I have told him I remember, again, I've said this in the past. I want to announce that, hey, I'm going to Phoenix University. Ain't that really cool? He was the only one that actually favored that tweet. No one, not even Dez, Freddy, even Gamer2323, none of them actually favored that tweet. Just him. And that surprised me because I thought they were going to favor it, but no.
Okay, so you saying Black Bond is your friend, basically?
No, I would not. I guess you might as well do the same thing with Neo GameSpark, because Neo GameSpark and Bond are pretty close at times. I won't go as far as I treat him as a friend. It's just that we tend to get along at times.
I'm just trying to understand why you dick riding him so hard.
He's a fair weather friend. You know what a fair weather friend is? That's all he is. He's only gonna suck your dick as long as you suck his. Once you stop, it's over.
Because if you was real, you would have, and you saw the video he made, you would have got on there and said, "Bond, I think you're wrong." But you didn't do that shit. You wanted to co-sign with him because you knew he would have blocked you. He would have blocked you. He would have blocked you like he blocked anybody.
Instantly.
So, I'm just saying.
And Bond's still doing the wrong thing, so let's say you guys admit that you fucked up. I don't want to see shit from you anymore on Twitter because Bond is still doing the same thing. Just yesterday, I believe it was, he made a tweet referring to Resurrection, saying that now we have bottom feeder podcast from the person who hosts the Corporate Slave Awards and talks about a panel of men. So he's still doing the same thing. So I don't want to hear anything from you with you defending him. Ignore it at least. Don't defend him.
Alright. So what,
John.
you just gonna monitor me throughout my entire career then?
Oh my god.
You so basically you don't have you don't got a problem with me. It's just you got a problem with Shadow Man. I'm just trying to make this.
Now let me address, the last, final piece I need to address with the whole Shadow Man thing is, he needs to quit with the whole false flagging thing, because I had never hired anyone to flag any of those channels that he's trying to say. I never hired anyone to flag.
Okay, perfect. Welch, didn't you flag somebody's channel down?
Well, I did help Greninja, but we did the right thing because he was doxing people. He was also false flagging people. He was stalking people, and that was really it.
You know that's illegal, right? To false flag somebody?
How is that false flagging when the dude was stealing Lolzy artist's art for his art? How is that illegal?
It's called false flagging for a reason. False.
Well, again, how is it false when he's stealing your work, not crediting you, and doing it for his own work? Again.
Did he add anything to the video?
VGL, why did you say this was a bad idea?
No, I was saying that, well, realistically, it was Lolzy artist's idea as well, because he was getting tired of it, and let's be honest, this motherfucker Greninja was being a racist towards my whole sub base. So why don't we just do us a favor for the community and just get rid of him? The dude was stealing all my videos.
Now, wasn't one of y'all calling somebody niggas and stuff?
I never said that.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about now. Welch, were you calling somebody a nigger?
Well, I just did Shane, and that was just to jokingly play around because I knew he would get offended, and I bleeped it out.
So basically, you calling people niggas and stuff.
Hey, Shane did the same thing.
But you calling people niggas. I'm just trying to understand. So y'all out here.
But that was only
people
just
niggas.
to joke around with Shane, and he took it way too seriously.
No, okay. Hey, I mean, if that's I know people that get real pissed off and shit, and they don't call people niggers. I'm just saying.
It's not up to you to decide how someone reacts to you calling them a nigger.
Look at the shit. Look at the shit. Look at the shit. All these people. Look at what One Stop said about Ralph. I didn't see Ralph going on fucking camera saying these fucking nigger. I didn't see him doing shit like that.
Well, again, you're ignoring the fact that I just made that joke just to play with Shane because I knew he would get offended, and I just wanted a good laugh, but he took it too far.
How was that a joke if you meant for him to get offended?
Well, not because it was going to make me laugh.
But that's not a joke. You just wanted to piss him off for your own satisfaction. That's not a joke.
Hey, if it makes people laugh, it's a joke, and I wasn't meaning it in a real way. I just knew it was going to happen.
So anything that you say that can offend anyone on any level is a joke as long as you laugh about it? What if I shoot somebody and laugh, is that a joke?
Okay. So you're comparing name calling to killing.
I'm just giving you an
analogy. I proved my point. I proved it.
Did you?
Yes.
When?
Just right now,
What point?
It's just how this stuff makes no sense. Comparing name calling.
It's an analogy. You want me to?
Okay, whatever. It's an analogy, but the difference is you're taking a life away. All right, you want me to make a better analogy then?
If you make a joke to someone who lost their family in the 9/11 attack and you laugh, is that still a joke? You said it's a joke as
Well,
long
you
as you
said
laugh.
if you make a joke about 9/11 and you laugh, that's a joke. That's very contradictory. A joke.
It's a joke.
Yeah, a joke.
Okay, so calling people niggas is jokes. I got it. Got it.
Yeah, thanks.
to piss him off. I mean, you trying to piss him off, but it's a joke. I'm just trying to see. Okay, so I'm cool with it. Y'all do you. I just want y'all to know
Yeah, I
where
didn't
this
do
situation
it
came
after that,
from.
and I really don't plan on doing it anymore as of now.
Okay. You don't plan on calling people niggers as of now?
Nope.
Okay.
What
Cool.
about being in Bond's comment section talking about other men that make videos on him while he makes videos about other men? What about
Oh my
that?
God, so
Now,
you are
okay,
gonna
I've
follow.
addressed Bond for this several times in comments and videos. Like, why does he waste time with these people? So,
It's not even
yeah,
about wasting time. It's about, like, let me ask you this. I didn't know who the fuck you are until about an hour ago. Why was my name included on your list? Explain that.
because you were the one. I mean, it was hypocritical of you calling Bond out for calling people out.
What?
Yet you were calling. I
No,
saw
no, no, no,
like
no. You're taking it out of context now. I called him out on it because he called me out. No, no, no. I did not call him out on it first. He called me and several other people out on it. You're twisting shit.
okay. So he called you out first. Now
Correct.
when he
calls
calls you
everyone
out, it's okay to call him out because he started this. But after a while, you might as well just stop. Like I haven't
And
made
I
any
did
more
stop. I
videos.
said everything
Well, what
I
the
had
fuck?
to say, and I stopped.
What the
I
fuck?
said
What do you
everything.
what? So you saying basically because we made this is some bullshit because VGL says, well, if you would have made like 2 videos, then it would have been fine. But you guys made like 7 and 8. This dude Bond has made playlists of individuals, playlist, and you
I mean,
still support him. So you gonna tell us that we can't make more than 2 videos, but all the videos that he's made on Zaire, all the videos that he's made on Doc
The
Trey,
number one go-to point.
we just gonna let that slide. Is that what we're saying?
Let me see.
And another reason we made videos too is since he blocked us on every fucking platform for destroying him, that's the only way we can respond. Do you understand that?
I want VGL to answer that question for me.
What?
So you're saying that it's okay for Black Bond to make series playlists about people like Zaire,
I wanted to ask you
Doc
a
Trey,
question,
but
though.
we can't make 7 videos on him?
Because he's just going to basically twist it around and then call you social rejects. That's really it. But I just want to point this out.
I just want to answer. I just want to answer. So is it okay for Black Bond to make playlists, collapes of a 12,000 or what do you call it?
Okay, when was the last time
$12,000 PC?
like that?
But I can't make.
okay. Let me address this. Shadow Man
No.
even told me to blow
I need an
myself
answer.
up.
I just
first.
need an answer. I just need an answer to that question. Video
All
game
right.
lover. Are you saying that it's okay for Black Bond to make a series dedicated to people, but I can't make 7 videos? Is that what you're saying?
Let's see.
Well, that answers that.
I just need an answer.
Yeah.
It's also important here to remember.
Hold on. VGL, please come in. Please.
What? Please, what? Like a therapy session or something?
No, I just need an answer. Please help me. Help me. So you saying it's okay for Black Bond? Let me ask it a different way. Maybe you'll understand it this way. Is it okay? Is it okay for Black Bond to make playlists about people?
I don't. Well, like I said, a playlist. Did he legit make a playlist?
Oh shit!
You know he has a playlist.
You know damn well he made a. You know damn well he made a playlist called Tales of a $12,000 PC. You know damn well he made that playlist.
So
Go
where's
look
your
at-
tweets to him saying he's mind fucked?
Did he make a playlist? He made a playlist.
I don't see the playlist.
Okay, well he made a playlist called Definitively Exposed about Doc Trey. He made a playlist.
Just one. Just one.
It's a playlist.
Just one, considering of 30 videos?
Okay.
All right. God
Hold on, wait a
damn
minute.
it.
Wait a minute. Are you on his channel right now, VGL?
Well, why? Because you. I know. I was just making because you were making a point. So hey,
But are you on his channel? Are you on his channel right now?
Yeah. Why?
Okay. Look at the playlist called Definitively Exposed.
Yeah, I saw that, and yeah,
How
it's
many
ridiculous.
videos are in that playlist?
20.
20 videos.
Regardless of whether it was a playlist, you know damn well how many videos he's made on the Ren.
So you're saying I can't make 7 videos. We're wrong for making 7 or 8 videos about Bond, but it is okay for him to make 20 videos about Doc Trey. Is that what you're saying?
I just wait. Hold. I mean, Bond. No. Hold on. It's okay, but here's the problem. Did he did it in a row, like 7 days in a row?
Oh shit! Come on now. See, now we reaching. We are reaching, people. We're reaching.
Bond even misleaded his subscriber base, and he edited pictures of all of me, Shadowman, and Resurrection's videos. He edited them onto one picture to make it look like one person made 16 videos on him. Did you know that? I'm sure you knew that. You watched his video.
Oh.
First of all, let me answer the question in the comment. The Totem says Bond didn't make 7 videos about me, though. Listen, the reason I made videos about Bond is because I wanted to troll his ass because he disrespected me. That's why I made videos about Black Bond.
You should have told him that it was a troll stunt then.
I trolled Bond and did to him what he's done to several people in this community.
Well, then you
Hey guys, I think I know what BGL's trying to say. I think he's trying to say that it's hypocritical of you guys to call him out when he makes several videos on several people. Yet you guys are pretty much doing the same thing.
No, it's not, because he came at us first.
Bro.
Whether he came at you first or not, it's still hypocrisy.
No, it's not. No, it's not. We're calling him out because he did it.
When someone calls you out and you want to look like the better man, you might as well make just 3 videos and that's it.
What the fuck?
3 videos?
And then when he makes more videos, it'll just prove your point and you're going to look like the good guy.
He was on Twitter all fucking day for like a whole week talking about he ruined our summers. That's some bullshit.
That's
all. And when you ignore him, you look like the better man.
No.
That's why I'm ignoring Shadow Man as of now. To look like the better man.
Nah. That makes you look like a bitch.
Okay.
Bond came at me 1v1 when he called me out my name in the comment section, and then he blocked me, so I couldn't respond to him. That is why I made videos on him. How else am I supposed to respond to him when he makes videos? He goes on Twitter, talks a whole bunch of shit about us. I can't respond to him on Twitter because I'm blocked. I can't talk to him in his comment section because I'm blocked. And then you want me to just sit around and let somebody talk shit about me? That ain't gonna happen.
Well, hey, after a while, you've proven your point. You've made your point across, and the fact that someone's still bothering you, it just proves your point even more that they're obsessed with you. Anybody with a brain would figure that out.
Well, the
I
thing
didn't hear you telling Bond that.
Yeah, I sure didn't. I ain't heard you tell Bond that. VGL didn't say it when we made our videos. He was co-signing for Black Bond from the jump.
I've made several comments in other videos, and I've said it in some of my previous videos before the gaming community, addressing all of the gaming community, not just you guys, but all of the gaming community, which includes Bond, VGL, and even myself. That these people obsessed with one another is just saddening and so
but
sad.
You do, hey, Perfect Welch. But
I even called him out. Hey, okay. You guys say I never did it? Well, I made a comment on his video, and you guys even addressed this, about how he has talked about Doctree. He and Doctree have been going at this for 3 years.
3 years, yeah.
So I called him out.
I don't even
you had no business mentioning us.
Okay, I mean, I see what you're saying about that, but at the same time, you are you obsessed with what Shadow Man's doing.
Hey, I've only made 3 videos on him.
Dude,
you're in his comment section.
3. How many the Shadow Man has done?
I don't really care. All I'm saying is, Perfect Welch. All I'm saying is, you interjected yourself. You made that conscious decision. You made that conscious decision to throw yourself in this when this had nothing to do with you at all. It had nothing to do with you. Nothing.
Okay.
Absolutely nothing.
Well, again, I was just criticizing some of his points.
There's nothing to criticize. Here's your problem, right? I'll tell you right now. As of like 5 minutes ago, whenever you said that bullshit, you're demonstrating to me that you still don't understand context. Because here's the thing: we have made it public. Me and Resurrection have voiced that we personally do not have a problem with his videos on other men, but they're entertaining, right? But he wants to call other people out for that, so we're calling him out on that. You have to understand the context. We're not the fucking hypocrites.
And you're doing the same thing.
Oh
Same
my
thing.
God, bro. How do
See,
you not
that's-
understand this?
I've
simple
been saying this the entire
logic?
time, and you're going back to your original point on he's doing the same. I even said it, and
Okay,
I
I
even
get
called him
it.
out in the
Well,
comment section when I
well,
made that same
But you're missing
comment
the,
about Doc Tree 81. Period.
Welch,
Oh my
you're
gosh.
you're missing the point, okay? Me personally, I have no problem with Bond making playlists about people. I don't care. I enjoy it.
Yeah,
it's
I don't
crack-
care.
it's
This
crack
is
to
the
me.
internet. I
But
can't
listen.
control people. People do whatever they want.
All I'm saying is I enjoy it. So
You enjoy it, that's cool.
it was hypocritical for him to come on somebody else's channel and say, all you do is make videos about men. You're nothing but a virgin, a social reject, a fuckboy, all of this shit. Because he's saying that somebody else makes videos about other men. The only thing that I did was tell Black Bond what you did. You said it in his comment section. That's the only thing I said to Bond. I said, well, Bond, you talk about Doc Trey. You've been talking about Doc Trey. You've been talking about Zaire. Bond called me out my name. All kind of shit. Called me all kind of shit. So then he blocks me, so I can't respond. And he comes on my channel and starts talking shit on my chat and my stuff. And you telling me that I can't, that we're wrong for telling him that he does the same thing?
Here's what he's saying,
It's
right?
crazy.
No,
He made-
no, because you're doing the same thing. Exactly.
No,
But
we're
I don't
not
have a
doing
problem.
the same
I don't
thing.
have a problem with it. I don't have a
Well-
problem with it. But I'm doing what he's doing to people because I'm trying to show him that he's a hypocrite.
So you're saying anyone who calls a hypocrite out is doing the same thing, according to you? Is that
No,
right?
not always. If you're calling them out like just one time and that's the end of it, like
Oh my
I'll
God.
give Better Gamer that he wasn't completely obsessed with BGL because he only made one video and that's it. But he's made several videos
I
on
only make
Bond. And
videos as long as people are talking shit.
I didn't make any
And
videos
you were
on
coming
that.
after me when I was wondering what was going on between you and that other guy.
Yeah, you were sure wondering, all right. You were wondering.
No, I was just wondering, whoa, what's going on? And he gave me his side of the story, and here you come getting on me.
Wondering all the way to Twitter to, oh, you sure mindfuck those guys.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Wondering all the way to his
yeah,
channel.
his opinion.
Yeah, but it's a
It's
stupid
hypocritical
opinion.
opinion.
Yeah, it's a stupid opinion. It's very stupid.
Also, Better Gamer, when I made that comment on your video talking about fraud, why didn't you respond to my
I didn't
comment?
even know you made a comment on my video. I didn't know who the fuck you were until an hour ago.
Well, hey, there's people who've made comments on my videos and replied to my comments, and I didn't know who the hell they were at first.
Wait a
I'm
minute.
not
I
saying
still
that.
replied
I'm not
to
saying
them.
that. I
Why are
never
you-
saw your comment.
Why did you say Better Gamer was a fraud? Why did you call him a fraud?
Why I called him a fraud? Because he's accusing people of being frauds, and
I'm not
that's trying to
accusing
trick
him.
and deceive people.
He's
So there.
factually a fraud. What do you mean I'm accusing people? There's evidence.
Look, you
There's
were
no
showing
accusing.
Video Game Lover being a Bond defender, meaning a Bond ass kisser, not a fraud. There's a difference. It's not that
No,
hard.
Yeah, okay. So he wasn't being a fraud, apparently. I like
Just-
you
just
guys. Why don't
defending.
we go on a podcast? Come to Bond's Twitter. Those guys are mind fucked.
Yeah, I mean you playing both sides.
That's not being a fraud. If then what is?
That-
Well,
that is being
Well,
fraudulent.
I was never saying that. That was just VGL saying that. So you
Well,
should
that's
call
what the
him out
video
for
was
that.
about, though. So how the fuck is he not a fraud? What?
Look, fraud is someone trying to deceive people. He's not trying to deceive people. He's just giving out his opinion.
No.
No, man, bro, come on, man.
Oh my
This is-
gosh.
this
Oh
is
my gosh.
ridiculous.
I think you guys are just denying it. And you guys are saying, no, he's a fraud. No, he's a fraud. Oh my god.
You're irony impaired, bro.
First of all, I didn't make any videos on VGL. I have never made a video on Video Game Lover.
But you were in a live stream talking about him.
That's
Yeah, and
because
you were
that's
jumping
because
on me when I got on the Poppy's podcast.
So
that's because I
to
wanted to
deny
know
that
how.
is
First of
just
all,
funny.
that's because I wanted to know how the fuck you got in the
Yeah,
podcast.
because I've been cool with Poppy for a while. How did you
Okay.
not know about that?
Well, that's what you should have said.
And
it would've
again,
been
do
it would've been a
research.
good
You want to
video.
call me and VGL out for not doing research? Do your fucking research, bitch.
First of all, who are you calling a bitch?
Oh no.
Because I ain't your bitch.
Hey,
If
I
am
was
your
never
bitch,
saying you were my bitch. I just said you were a bitch.
I'll be your last bitch if I am your bitch. Guaranteed.
Look, I was never saying you were my bitch. I was just saying you are a bitch.
Bitch, you got me fucked up then. You got the wrong one.
Well, I was never saying you were my bitch.
Y'all
I just
come
said
in here, y'all
you
come
were
in here,
a bitch.
y'all coming in here.
Period.
Both of
Okay.
y'all, but y'all listen. Y'all came in here. Both of y'all said y'all. As soon as we started this shit, y'all talking about, oh, we fucked up. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey,
that
at
was a
least
fuck
we
up.
have balls
That was a fuck
to
up
admit
on my part.
when we.
Oh my god.
Okay. We
We
have
fucked up.
balls to admit when we were wrong.
You're
Where have
flip-flopping
you
right
guys
now.
admitted when you were wrong?
That's
You guys
because
are acting
we're
like,
wrong.
oh, I am always right. And
I'm not
even,
admitting. I'm not admitting I'm wrong for shit
No one said
because I
they're
wasn't
always
wrong
right.
for shit. Hold on, Better Gamer. Hold on. What was I wrong about? Tell me what the fuck I was wrong
well,
about.
not you so much, but most specifically Shadow Man and Shane and Better Gamer.
They ain't
I mean,
in here. Shane and Shadow Man ain't in here.
You still
made
get
the
to
fuck
Shane
up.
but
Brown.
Better Gamer.
You
Where was
made
I
the
wrong?
fucked up
Where was I
decision.
wrong?
You made the fucked up decision to
I
start
mean,
making.
you're wrong on VGL. Well, you both are wrong on VGL being in the
No, I'm
middle of
not.
this. Yet,
He literally
Yeah, he
said,
ex-
"I guess I'm in the middle of this." Are you retarded?
he
literally
was never
said
talking about you. He was mostly talking
He was
about
talking about
freaking
Gustavo.
Shadow Man and Resurrection
No, he
for
was
calling
talking
you
about
out.
all of us.
and-
He was talking about all of
Okay.
us.
Okay. He was talking about all of you. So yes, maybe he got in the middle of this.
You just said
maybe.
But you still
Maybe.
decided to reply to him.
Maybe.
He's just, he's just making comments. This is about Bond. This was about Bond, not VGL.
He put himself into it, so that's what happens.
Yo.
You get what you deserve.
Yo, Welch, you seem reasonable, okay? But
Thanks.
I didn't know who this guy was. I don't even know who Video Game Lover was until he decided to insert himself. He inserted himself not only on YouTube but on Twitter. He inserted himself into this.
Yeah,
And he talked shit about me. I didn't even know who he was. So how am I wrong about what I did
talking
with
shit.
Perfect Welch?
That's just like criticizing. He was just criticizing your points about Bond.
No,
I mean, if you
hell
got,
no.
I mean, he's
Hell
admitted
no.
when Bond was bad. Like, you know, when he said that anyone who doesn't
Hold
like
on
the
a second.
Super Bowl
Go
is
ahead
a
and let
social
video,
reject.
Go ahead and let video game.
Yo, it was
Lover
funny when
explain.
Shaman made a video about me calling me Video Game Over 69 and that whole Bond thing. I was actually giving out a shit ton of points about his video, and I was being constructive criticism. I wasn't name calling Shaman. I wasn't saying, "Oh no, you're lying about this." No, I was giving out points.
Let me
Attacks me.
King Grimpachi asked a very good question in the chat. He said, "So is it wrong to insert yourself?" Hell no, it's not wrong. It is never wrong if you want to insert yourself. I am not bashing you for inserting yourself. I'm bashing you because you inserted yourself and then you got sensitive when Shadow Man went at you. You can't insert yourself and then say, "Oh, leave me alone. Stop it. Stop it." When you made the decision to jump in the middle of it, and then you want to get mad when somebody calls you out? That makes no sense.
Okay. Can I address this part? I thought we were all gonna be civil
We are
about this.
We're having
But yet you guys are screaming like big babies.
You called him a bitch. What are you talking about?
Oh.
Yeah, you guys are screaming like babies.
You called
and,
him
and
a
I
bitch.
thought this
Hold on,
was supposed to be
TBG.
civil and mature.
TBG.
You guys are here screaming like babies.
Hold on a
You're
second.
a bitch. You should be mature.
TBG, hold on a second.
Hey, I'm trying to be mature and
Welch.
reasonable.
Welch.
You called him a bitch, bro.
Well, hey Welch. I'm not screaming at you. You got to understand that we all have different backgrounds, and when I was raised and we had a debate, things did get loud. I'm not getting loud to disrespect you. That's just my personality. So I'm not doing it because I'm being disrespectful. I'm just I'm just loud. I'm just a loud person. Period. So I'm not trying to. I don't want you to think I'm yelling at you. I need somebody to help me understand how you can insert yourself, and then you get mad. You get mad when somebody goes at you.
Well, I wasn't mad that somebody went at me.
You
I
were
mean,
mad because somebody went at VGL, right?
No, I wasn't mad at all. I just criticized Shadow Man's points, and the only reason I was ever mad at all was because Shadow Man and Shane resorted to name calling.
But you told us to die. You said
never
we will
said
die.
what you were criticizing about him. Like, for real, this cocksucking train has left the station. You're cockriding VGL who's cockriding Black Bond. Like, this shit's
Hey,
ridiculous.
I'm not cockriding VGL. And
You've defended more of his own attacks than he has.
Hey, I've even called out VGL when he was wrong in some of his live streams, remember?
That doesn't change anything.
Doesn't change anything. It just proved your point.
I'm just trying to figure out why you defending VGL when he decided to insert himself. Not only did he insert himself on YouTube, he went to Twitter and talked shit about us, and then he came to our videos and wanted a pat on the back. He wanted some good cookies and warm donuts when he came to our channel, but he's being hypocritical on Twitter.
And you said too, a fraud was someone who was deceitful, Welch. That's what you said. He deceived the fuck out of me when I thought that he was cool and shit, and then I'm just randomly scrolling through Twitter and I see him sucking Bond's cock. That's deceiving. Is it not? Is that not?
Hey, you should do your research.
Okay,
Just like all of us said. We said it
research.
several times, and you guys are just acting like brick walls.
But you didn't do your research when you decided to get upset that somebody called out VGL when he's the one who decided to insert himself.
Hey, again, I wasn't upset that VGL was being attacked. I just criticized Shadow Man's points. I critiqued him. And you can't even go on the internet and critique anything anymore without people being little bitches.
You talking about a critique, but you said we were gonna die. You pulled some Kid Smooth stuff, and talking about you gonna die. In
one of VGL's live streams in the chat, Shadow Man told me to blow myself up. So it's okay when he says that, but it's not okay when I say the same thing.
I'm not saying it is okay, but what I'm saying is, why did you throw my name in it? Why did you throw the Better Gamer in it? We had nothing to do with it. I'm not here to talk about Shadow Man.
Hey, you guys did have something to do with it. You were in a live stream talking about VGL.
This is after the fact. This is after the fact. After he wanted to talk shit. This is all after the fact. Okay.
So again, you're talking about us because we talked about your master VGL. Did we talk about you?
Hey. No, but hey, if I want to make comments, this is my freedom, okay? This is the internet. People will make comments if they want. If people want to make comments on my videos, they can make comments on my videos. Hell, you guys can just take a shit on my comments. I will just ignore them, okay? You guys take a shit on my comments all want. Go ahead, do that. I don't care. But here you guys are getting upset that VGL is making comments and crying.
I'm not upset.
It seems like you guys are.
And you threw Wavy Cricket in. I mean, you can't say outrageous things like this and then not expect
Cricket once threatened to beat Jordan up. I still remember that.
I'm just saying, y'all
had it coming. He was threatening to beat people up all the time.
when we first got in here, all I heard was, "Oh, I fucked up. I'm sorry, I fucked up."
And we had balls to admit we were wrong.
Okay, why the fuck are you still talking then? Why are you still saying you're not then?
You were the ones that asked the question. We could have ended this podcast like 20 minutes ago, but you guys still want to dig it in even more.
Because just say the same shit over and over and over and over and over.
God,
man! Oh my gosh! Stop the damage fucking control, okay?
I'm officially moving on from this.
Yeah, me too. I've officially moved on. I think that we got this whole thing settled. So thanks for inviting me.
You're correct. You've been officially exposed.
How are we damage controlling?
We just admitted that we were wrong. We could have ended this like 30 minutes ago, but here you are still talking.
Exposed for what? You said exposed for what?
How are we damage controlling?
By saying the same shit over and over and over and over and over.
The same shit that you failed to comprehend because you must be retarded. That's
okay. Now you're gonna call me retarded,
Let's
yet
not
you're
forget
gonna
you
call
called
me
him a
out
bitch.
on calling you
Let's
autistic.
not forget.
Okay, hypocrisy hotline speaking. Hypocrisy hotline speaking.
I'm just saying. I'm just
I'm
saying.
moving on. I'm moving on. I don't care what any of you guys say anymore. I'm moving on from this. I'm gonna deal with my life. You guys are gonna deal with yours. Is that okay?
That's perfectly fine. All I'm saying is don't make comments in comment section with my name in it saying that we're gonna die and saying that I'm autistic man baby. And then you want to get mad and act like like you the victim. Like you being bombarded, like you were a victim in this whole situation.
Yeah, none of us talked about your ass.
I don't even know how you got involved in this.
Well, again,
Because
I've already explained it several times at the beginning of this video till the end, and I'm not gonna say it again. And you guys should have just listened, right, VGL?
Yeah.
Right, VGL? Nice.
Okay, stop mocking me.
I'm sorry, I had to do that.
Okay, well, you apologized, so you actually admitted somewhere where you were wrong. Okay, I'll give
I
you
didn't
credit.
apologize.
Hey, you said I'm sorry. That means
No, I
you
didn't. I
apologized.
said I had to do that.
I don't understand how you can. This is my only thing. You say that oh y'all fucked up, okay? But then you turn around and say, well, at least we have the balls to apologize, and you're saying it as if I should. What do I need to apologize about?
For that, we could have had this end like 30 minutes ago, but instead, you guys want to act so immature.
What do I need to apologize about? Is what I'm asking you. How is that immature?
Like all I said was I had no problem with you anymore after I realized my mistake, and I just said I had nothing else with Better Gamer except for one thing, and Better Gamer, he could have ignored that. Well, he at least tried to refute it.
Talk the shit to me. We know this already. I'm not gonna do that. You had no right to use my name for me talking about Video Game Lover. He's not your boyfriend, or if he is, then that's perfectly justified that you commented. But you should have never put my name into shit.
Hey, you still made several videos, and I was like counting over 10 videos of you making Bond videos.
And that's why.
Did you count the Bond videos that he made? Did you count the Bond videos that he made on other people?
And Welch, that's why we're still in this podcast. Because in one breath you say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I apologize," and then in the second breath you say, "Oh, you're still wrong. Oh, you made all of these videos." That's why we're still in the podcast.
Flip-floppers.
That's why I'm still in the podcast. You telling me that I need to apologize? What do I need to apologize about?
I'm moving on. Goodbye. I'm moving on.
What do I need to
VGL.
What do I need to apologize about?
Let's go, VGL.
What do I need to apologize about?
Just the fact that just apologize for the hypocrisy. That was okay for Bond to make a playlist,
hold on a second.
but you guys make 7 videos on Black Bond, and like
this was a bad idea.
So we shouldn't have called him out. That's what you're saying.
No, I'm not saying you shouldn't have called him out. Call him out all you want, but like it's hypocrisy. And you want to call him out on making a playlist, yet you call out. But yet you make 7 videos on it. All you need is like 3 videos.
I made videos because he was talking shit.
Yeah, I understand why you guys made videos, but you didn't need to make 7 videos. It was unnecessary. You could have left it alone after 3 videos. And if you're still going to be damage controlling, it'll prove your point, and it'll prove that he has no life. I've said this several fucking times.
Hey, Welch, let me comment on that real quick. Cause I'm the person. Okay, and he left.
Fucking pussy.
What were you gonna say again?
Okay, let me say this. Let me say this, Welch, because I'm the one that made 7 videos. Okay. 5 of those videos were under a minute long. Okay, they were under a minute long.
And they were just old clips of.
So and
the other 2. Well,
it doesn't matter how long they are. They're still videos.
Okay, so why don't y'all call out Black Bond when he made a 50-minute video on Doc Trey? How about the 30-minute video he made on Doc Trey?
Okay.
How about the 30?
You guys are reading my comments. When you say something, you ignore it. I called him out in the comment section twice in 2 of his videos for him and Doctree going at this whole stupid feud for 3 fucking years. So there, I called him out. The end.
Okay, what about you? Video Game Lover? Because you said the
That's
same
ridiculous
thing
that the
that we
feud's
shouldn't have
going
made
on, but
7.
I don't see this feud ever ending. So yeah,
Say what?
stupid, yes, but it's entertaining. So what can? Yeah, there you go.
I'm not sure what you just said. Explain. I mean, what are you saying?
Oh, Lord. Is it stupid? Yes, but it's entertaining. But like I said, it is getting old. But like I said, it's something that hasn't been done he doesn't make constantly videos on trade for like what 5, 6 months. So yeah,
He's been
there
doing
goes
it for
that.
3 years. 3 years. What do you mean months?
Okay, VGL, like, yeah, he has taken a couple. Both of them have taken
Yeah.
breaks in between to like make other videos, and I think that's what you're saying. But like, yeah, he has made videos on that for 3 years, and yeah.
So you're saying it's okay to make them as long as you take breaks? Oh shit, this is
Well,
Oh
funny.
my
Let me
god.
ask you
well,
this:
that's
you
what I
guys have
think
seemed to,
VGL's saying. But yeah,
you guys have switched your opinions through this whole thing.
I'm not.
Explain to me.
I didn't switch my
All right,
opinion.
well,
I still
explain.
stand my point. I just am trying to say that I think VGL saying that Black Bond takes breaks, and Black Bond and Doctrine 81 take breaks every now and then. That's all I
Explain
was
what
trying
you
to say.
apologized for again in the beginning. Explain.
Okay, I've said this shit several times, and like I'm not gonna say it again. You guys should just watch the entire live stream.
What have you
Oh,
apologized for?
He said that I needed to apologize for the hypocrisy.
No, I
That's
know
what
what
he
he said.
said.
I'm saying what did they apologize for in the beginning? Because
Oh,
now
okay.
they're
He
fucking damage control.
they apologize. Video Game Lover said that he basically apologized for everything. I guess I don't know. I can't remember for sure.
So I don't get why you're going back on this shit now. They're going back on it. Like,
Yeah,
here's the
but
thing, Welch. I could have called you out for making 3 videos on Shadow Man. I could have said, why didn't you do it in 1? And you're here sitting here talking about my 7 videos, which barely took any effort to make. So that's pretty funny.
Hey, there's a difference between 3 videos and 7 videos, and my videos had no effort to make either. And why couldn't I do them
Okay.
all in 1? Because they all took places in different times.
And it was the same
And I was
thing.
never saying that you should do it all in 1 either.
Okay, but what I'm still saying is it just, like you keep saying, I'm saying the same thing. It's because you still have yet to comprehend it. What you need to understand and apologize for is throwing out our names when we didn't say shit about you.
Hey, I see comments of people throwing people's names out all the time.
Okay, so you're going with the crowd. What difference does it make? Fuck all of them that do that. We didn't say shit about you.
Well, hey, there's Hey, if people want to call out people, that's people. I mean, this is the internet. What do you think this is?
Why?
An ice cream?
You're not answering the question. Why did you put our names in there? Don't say
just for
because that's what people do.
examples.
Just for examples of people who are being autistic man babies. Examples of that. So why are we that then?
Look, okay, I apologized. I actually apologized for saying the screwed up stuff I have said. But like, if you guys didn't want to get yourself in this whole Bond thing forever, maybe you should have learned a time to stop. And Bond would probably, I don't know if he would ignore you, but if he didn't, well, he's a man-child, and that's proven your point. You guys would have proven your points if you just ignored him, and that's all I'm saying. And you're like, no, we want to damage control. We want to damage control. We want to cry about this forever.
Wait. You're a fucking idiot.
No, you're okay,
no, you're retarded.
Now
you're saying that calling him out for being a hypocrite is damage controlling. You just said that. We all heard it.
I did not. Okay.
Yes, you did. We fucking heard it.
Be quiet, the worst gamer.
We all.
Yeah, at least you're giving me credit that I was funny there.
Yeah, you're right. I've heard some 8-year-olds call me that before.
So basically, in the beginning of the podcast, they were sorry, and then they basically said we needed to apologize.
The worst gamer.
Just for being hypocrites. I mean, call them out, do whatever, but if you're gonna like call him out forever and then complain about him, still, Well, maybe you should learn a time to
I
stop.
specifically
Sean, man,
told
you
you.
just keep doing your fucking videos because I wouldn't give a damn after this
Yeah,
podcast.
I don't give a
specifically-
shit
You just
anymore.
go
I don't give
ahead
a
and do
shit.
whatever
I
you
don't give a shit about you
fucking
guys.
do, you
I don't give a shit
dumbass.
about
Go.
Shadow Man. I don't give a shit about Shane.
Keep
I don't
giving
give
me
a shit about
publicity,
Black
Shadow
Bond,
Man.
and I don't give a shit about anybody else.
But you were
I've never
crying about
did-
us in comments.
But Welch, I've never made videos about y'all. Why do y'all say keep doing your video? I've never made a video on either one of you.
Talking to you, I'm talking to Shadow Man. God damn.
Shadow Man's not even in here.
He's in this freaking chat.
Okay. Well,
there.
God damn.
I'm just saying. I told you specifically. I made videos on Black Bond because I was doing what he has done to people. That's why I did it. That's why I did it. Period.
And what's okay?
I
Okay.
give him the same. I give him the same treatment. He's bullied everybody in this fucking community. Everybody. Nobody's ever gone at Black Bond. Nobody.
Okay.
Hey.
There's been lots of people who go at Bond.
Or
So
they-
There have
just
been
said
lots
a
of
big lie.
There's been lots of people.
Shokio, you name it, they all have gone.
Let me rephrase my statement. There has been nobody that has really succeeded at going at Black Bond. People have tried and people have failed.
Well, you can argue that
No, I think
if
Part
they
eight got
succeeded,
it.
they
I think
succeeded.
Part
If they
eight won
failed,
that
they
one.
failed.
I want to see what all the other feuds.
And none of you are even. No one's succeeding or failing here.
I'd say we succeeded,
Yeah, I'm
being as
pretty
how
sure-
he
I'm
didn't
pretty
even
sure
Okay,
they-
you
mention
guys
our
are just being
fucking name.
pretentious.
Bond wouldn't even mention our fucking name. He mentions everyone else's name. Fucking
Oh.
retard.
Oh my God, we succeed. Oh yeah, we succeeded. We
We
succeeded.
succeeded. He didn't even say our fucking name.
Worthless.
Well, he left. He left.
Crumbside.
Now, video game lover. I'm just gonna say this. Y'all keep saying we should have made a certain amount of videos and stopped, but Bond has continued to talk shit on Twitter constantly.
Podcast going on. Wow, 1 hour, 11 minutes.
Bro, we won already. This should just like be over now. They've like
Your boy Perfect Welch bounced because he couldn't handle it.
Wow, no, it's
we destroyed the fuck out of that kid.
He couldn't handle it. He backed out. And y'all are getting mad at us because we made more than 3 videos. We made more than 3 videos after he continued to talk shit on Twitter.
The only reason that like he apologized in the beginning, but then now we're damage controlling somehow and we're hypocrites, yo. I think he's autistic. I think that's the problem.
Welch was fucking. First of all, before this shit even started, let me let the chat know some shit. Let me let y'all know some shit up in the motherfucking chat. Welch was in here before the show. He was kissing my ass, talking about, oh, we should do hangouts more often, and oh, I'm sorry, this is probably all a misunderstanding, and all of this bullshit. And then when the stream start, he apologizes, then gonna turn around and say, oh, well, we were hypocrites. Get the
And
fuck out of
fucking
here.
damage controlling somehow.
Fuck out of here with that shit.
Well, I guess this podcast is pretty much over.
Damn, bro. Too bad, too. We got 40 viewers up in here. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's all from Danos' squad because he still wants to fuck over Dave. I just want to tell Danos that fucking drama's gone. Dave moved on. It's over.
So
Goodbye.
now you're bringing up Thanos now. What does Thanos have to do with this?
No, I'm just mentioning because he's in the comments section. I know Armor wants in, but it ain't happening. But
You know what I don't like, VGL? You know what I don't like? I don't like when people play both sides. I don't like that shit. I don't like when people play both sides. If you cool with me, you cool with me. But don't come on my channel and say, oh, good channel, buddy. And then you doing the same shit on Black Bond when he's talking shit about us being bottom feeders. And that's exactly what the fuck Dave did. That is exactly what the fuck Dave
He always
did.
does that all. This isn't nothing new. Dave always does that.
Bro,
Yeah,
it doesn't matter if it's nothing
attacking
new.
Dave.
It doesn't matter if it's nothing new. That's not a defense. It doesn't matter if it's nothing
You
new.
can talk to Dave if you want that, but that ain't gonna happen.
I don't give a fuck about Dave. I'm just saying you can't
Just
keep
mentioning Dave right now. God damn, you know I am.
Send him an invite. Invite Dave then. Invite Dave.
No, he's probably busy.
I don't give a shit if he busy or not. He gonna respond to this shit.
Oh man, this is.
I'm just saying, how How the fuck? I'm tired of this shit. You did the same thing. You did the same thing, VGL.
So
You
that's
talk-
why. Shaman was attacking Dave for that same reason as I did the Bond. Oh wow.
I don't know. I don't know what happened between Shadow Man and Dave. I can only tell you what I observed.
No, all it was Dave
Dave
would just mention, "Hey, great video, buddy," because that's what Dave does. I think it's something he has like auto commented or something, and then Shaman just keeps on attacking him. It's just ridiculous.
Bro, you call that video attack? That was a fucking joke. That video was funny. You really call that an attack video? That was funny.
What the fuck was Dave? I don't even know who the hell Shaman was.
Let me tell you what the issue is. I have, okay? Dave is subscribed to me. Dave has came on a few of my videos and said, hey, good video. And that's fine. I had no issue with Dave. But then Black Bond turns around, makes a video about me, and then he's on Black Bond's page and he says, oh, good video as always, buddy.
He likes the entertainment as well. You gotta understand that.
Like,
Holy
what the fuck?
Wait, can I say something real quick?
Really,
Can I say something real quick?
you know, I think if Matt, someone were to make some really harsh ass jokes about you, I think you'll take that shit very hard. Like, let's say if someone makes a tragedy joke, oh man, you guys will take that shit so hard. And like I said, I've seen when Lozzie Arias attacked Olivia Hallis-Shane in my live stream. That was pretty hysterical, if you ask me.
Wait, can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
I just wanted to address real quick to Toten in the chat, because he's an actual subscriber and he's not like a troll or nothing. He's saying, I don't know what he's smoking, but he's saying that I did the same thing, playing both sides with Hard 8 and them. No, okay, all right. No, I did not. I never said anything bad about Hard 8. I'm allowed to talk to people who criticize him. I never said, I never hopped on that bandwagon. I never said fuck the weapon wheel. I never said fuck Hard 8. I went on the weapon wheel because it's a podcast I fucking enjoy, and I don't understand why idiots still don't fucking understand that.
Let me co-sign on that note real quick. Hold on a second. Let me co-sign on that. I have to agree with the Better Gamer. I never saw the Better Gamer say anything bad about. I never saw him say anything bad about Hard 8. He never said anything bad about the Weapon Wheel podcast. Me, on the other hand, I did have some criticisms for Hard 8. I did not say anything bad about the Weapon Wheel podcast, but I did say that there are some fuckboys in that podcast. Okay?
One, of course, being Bond, obviously.
So I don't have... Of course it's Black Bond. Black Bond is a fuckboy, period. He's a fuckboy. Do you agree or do you not agree, VGL?
What? That the Weapon Wheel podcast is fuckboy? Something?
No, I'm talking about Black Bond. Do you think he's a fuckboy?
In some says he says some fucked up shit, but I wouldn't consider him a massive fuckboy. No, so I say no.
You always gotta like cover your negative comment with
What? Now what?
Could you ever just say like yes or no? Why you gotta say something kind of negative then cover it up with sprinkles?
Got a negative comment. I was like, God damn, he ain't a fuckboy. That's all I gotta say. I mean, yeah, he said some, exactly what Jackson said. He said some fucked up shit, but I wouldn't consider him a fuckboy. God damn. So anyway, he's gonna go now. Or you guys are just gonna continue doing this whole segment?
I'm done. I got what I needed. You basically said in the beginning that you fucked up. Only reason that this shit kept going was because your boy Perfect Welch found some reason to say that we were hypocrites too, which was bullshit. None of us were hypocrites. Black Bond started the shit. I called him out on his shit. Better Gamer called him out on his shit. And Shadow Man called him out on his shit. Period. You can't say all somebody does is call out men, and then when somebody says to you, well, that's all that you do, how am I a hypocrite for calling him out? Fuck out of here with that shit. That's bullshit. And anybody that thinks that shit is right, that's some bullshit, man.
Welch left because he's fucking exposed. We all know that. Let's not protect him.
He left. I'll contact him.
We know why the fuck he left. We know.
He left because he got that ass ripped. He did have a good line though. When he called me a bitch, I almost started laughing.
I don't want anything to say.
He literally said bitch, then he said bitch.
So that's exactly how it is.
I'm gonna call you a bitch, but we need to move here.
Talk here. He did this exact same fucking bullshit on Poppy 2K's channel when we went after One Stop and.
Oh, here we go. Here we go again.
The video is actually up at 1 hour and 52 minutes in. I think it's 1 hour and 52 minutes in or 1 hour and 32 minutes in. he starts attacking all the guys on Poppy's cast for going after the fucking Dream Team crew. He does this shit to white knight so fucking people can actually feel relevant on his garbage ass channel. That's all it is.
Garbage ass channel. Where the fuck's your channel at, Jay? You
Hey, my channel is whatever the fuck I want to be, bitch. Remember that shit.
Yeah,
Your
it's
channel's the one that's
it's a
fucking
fucking
lacking.
goddamn
You have to come on these podcasts and try to attack other motherfuckers because you ain't got nothing else better to fucking do. Go jerk off in your little ass corner, fuck boy.
He said where the fuck
Yeah, no.
he said where the fuck
you guys are gonna
Hey, I told him my channel is whatever I wanted. My channel is whatever I wanted to be at, motherfucker. I don't have no
So
problem telling
you're
you what my
cool
channel
for
is
what
about,
you and
bitch.
Daniels did to Dave then? Actually showing the whole
I don't
mugshot?
give a fuck what you think, you fuck boy. I'm allowed to fuck with whoever I want to fuck with. Didn't you read my comment down below this morning? I'm trolling. Get it right. That's what I do.
VGL,
And
you know
could be the next motherfucker too. Play with it.
Go fucking ahead. I don't give a fuck. Alright.
I'm fuck out of this podcast.
I'm done here. Wasting
like a little
fake
girl.
life on YouTube. So that's just
You're
all
like
it
a
is.
little pussy ass girl, bro. That's all you're doing.
Oh shit, this shit is funny. Oh
I've heard y'all for 30 minutes now, bitch. That's all you and that other little fuckboy did. Hey, yo, let me ask you this, man. Seeing that both of y'all are two gay motherfuckers for each other, which one sucked and which one off?
That's just how it is. Yeah, being mind controlled by fucking Thanos. That's all I say.
Being mind
I am
controlled.
done here. I'm getting the
Fucking
hell
no
out of
one
here.
controls
I
my
didn't come here for this
motherfucking
shit.
ass. I control my ass. Get your ass on somewhere with that shit.
Yeah,
Yo,
fuck
stop
you,
using
fuck you,
Dave's and
fuck
one stop
you, and
tired ass
fuck
line. Make up your own lines, motherfucker.
Goodbye.
You can't even fucking decide your own shit. Look at your
Podcast
faggot
over.
ass. Look at your faggot ass. You can't even think
Podcast
for
over.
yourself, son. You can't even think for your motherfucking self.
I'm
So
just
what else you gonna say, BG? You just gonna say everything else?
You came in here, okay, and basically said that you fucked up, but you wasn't man enough to make a video about the shit and just say you fucked up. You continue to live in that fucking lie. That's why Shadow Man continued to make videos on your ass.
Well, that's not the only thing, but you heard him himself. He said it's entertaining. This motherfucker likes the drama, but when it gets to the point where it's too far and he can't handle watching the shit, he fucking has to complain about the shit. He already said it himself that he likes the drama because he said it was entertaining. So then why the fuck are you complaining about the goddamn video? Do like I tell everybody else, if you don't like the fucking video, don't watch it.
I guess we're not entertaining enough, man.
Well, you guys are gonna be entertained because I wouldn't be surprised. But anyways, I'm getting the hell out of here. Yeah, at least I try to sell this, but
My
whatever.
bitches need to leave.
Well,
Go to
whatever.
sleep, ho.
Whatever.
Go to fucking
Goodbye.
sleep, ho. Take your ass on somewhere.
Bye.
Go in your little corner and go cry like the little punk bitch that you are.
Well,
Damn.
there he went.
Yo, that was the best exposure I've ever seen.
Well,
I love
hey,
that.
I would have brought y'all in sooner, but he had before we started, he didn't want anybody else.
Oh, he doesn't want me in here because I got his ass last year. I'll get his ass again.
You know what's funny? They were both saying how they didn't care who came on here and that shit when I asked them about that.
I'm just saying, you can't. When we first came in this bitch, before this shit went on the air, Perfect Welch was in here kissing my ass, saying, "Oh, I think we should do hangouts more often, and what games are you playing right now?" And it was all this shit.
Every
was all this
last one of
bullshit.
them motherfuckers do that shit. They're fine with the drama until they either get dragged in or until it's one of their fuckboy fanboys that they're fans with. He did that shit when we were attacking Bear in One Stop because he was a fan of them motherfuckers. He's doing the shit now because y'all attacked one of his so-called fucking little guys that he follows on YouTube. And that's what it comes down to.
That Welch dude is worse. That guy was a huge cocksucker. That was ridiculous. The fucking denial.
Oh shit, man, that was just fucking.
And then
hilarious.
these motherfuckers have the audacity to be like, "Oh, what are you doing on your channel, bitch? I do whatever the fuck I want on my channel. I upload when the fuck I want. I do what the fuck I want. You got a problem with that? Don't watch this shit. Unsub."
Yeah, well.
And that same dude was sucking off Resurrection before I got here.
Yeah, he was in here sucking he was going real hard, talking about, "Oh, it's a misunderstanding. I think we can all be friends after this." Then he come in here, he apologizes at the beginning of the podcast. So the first 15 minutes or so was kind of boring because, I mean, I was like, cool, well, these niggas gonna apologize. And then all of a sudden he switched the shit up and say it was hypocrisy. We were being hypocrites, basically.
Dude, like I said, watch that video I posted today on Poppy2K's channel. He did the exact same fucking shit.
Just saying, you gonna come in here, you gonna come in the Lions Den, you gotta expect to hear the roar, nigga. Can't come in here with that bullshit.
He couldn't directly answer shit too, the both of them. When I asked why they include our name, they said, well, that's what people do.
Right. Let me give a shout out to the people in the chat right now. My motherfucking nigga Shadow Man, I want to give a shout out. Exposing fuckboys. I don't know. I think he be trolling because I be seeing him in a lot of shit.
He's a troll. He's
That's
a straight
true.
up troll, but I like that fucker.
Yeah, I like his ass too. Shout out to Exposing Fuckboys. Shout out to this. Shout out to that motherfucker. If y'all could please hit that like button. There's 40 people in the chat. Please hit that motherfucking like button because this shit got lit in this bitch. And you know it was live.
What are you doing, bro? Stop dancing, man. Turn your camera on.
Please, Next Level Gaming. What's going on, my brother? I hope you've been in here for a while. Spartan X, what's going on? Shout out to you, brother. Please hit that like button. It's not even that far away. Hit that like button. It's right there. You ain't even gotta scroll. Hit that motherfucking like button. There it is. I see y'all.
Yo, hit the bell if you're on mobile.
King, what's going on? Everybody check out my boy King. I don't know how to say the name. Oni Grimpachi. King Oni Grimpachi. Please check out his motherfucking channel. My boy Wavy Cricket in this bitch. Shout out to my boy Wavy Cricket. He's in
Wavy wanted to invite too.
Okay, let me go ahead and send Wavy an invite.
Don't forget Uchicha and Orlando. Those dudes are cool too.
Shane, what's going on?
Wait, is that the guy that they were talking about the whole time?
Yeah, Shane, that's who they were talking about, Shane. Orlando, what's up? Everybody check out my boy Wavy Cricket's channel. If you still in here, please hit that motherfucking like button. Show some support. It ain't that motherfucking far away. Let everybody know we getting this shit lit. We getting this shit lit. Let me send my boy Wavy Cricket an invite. Thorny is shaking his ass right now.
Please, Thorny, don't turn around and start shaking your ass. Don't do it. Don't do it, man.
Hey, does anybody have Wavy? Oh, he's under AC battle. I forgot about that shit. Let me go ahead and send him an invite. But listen, this dude, okay. I don't understand this shit because anybody got Wavy Cricket's name on Google Plus? It's not popping up when I try to put it in.
Put it in the last Hangouts from last night that we were in, because wasn't he in there?
Oh shit, never mind, I found him.
We can just send it to his YouTube inbox.
Yeah, I got him. But this dude came in. I mean, were y'all here at the beginning of this shit? Like it was real low key.
I just got off work and I got into about 20 minutes into it.
I was here in the beginning.
It was fucking low key because these niggas came in here talking about like I was pointing out shit that they did. Like, what about this tweet? What about this tweet? What about this comment? Okay, these niggas talking about I'm sorry, I fucked up. So I really couldn't say shit. But then somehow this nigga Perfect Welch all of a sudden just says, y'all, we're hypocrites because of what we did with Black Bond. That's the shit that's what set the shit off. But
obviously they didn't hear the first cast where we talked about half these bigger YouTubers were exposing other bigger YouTubers when they started.
Their response was, well, this is nothing new.
Well, then move the fuck on. If it ain't nothing new, then why the fuck are you watching yet again?
Who said that?
That's what they were saying the whole time. Every time we asked them about something that Bond did, they said, well, this is nothing new.
Yeah, that's their excuse. Like, well, he does it all the time, so it's okay.
What?
Get the
See,
fuck
that's
out of
how
there.
you can tell that they're fanboys, though, is because, like, they pick and choose how to fucking say shit. They pick and choose their battles. Like, they're mad because we're exposing people that they're fucking fans of. That's all it is. It comes down to that.
And that's what this fucking, not this podcast in specifically, the Crumbside address, let me explain this. The Crumbside address is for people to come out and hash out shit. Calling out the bullshit is about calling out motherfuckers for saying dumb shit in the community, whether it's related to gaming or whether it's just simply them saying dumb shit. So my thing is this. If you gonna come in this bitch, you gotta come correct. A lot of these people, like Black Bond, he's talking about we can't get his attention, or bottom feeders will never get his attention but this nigga's on Twitter today talking about, oh, I didn't know bottom feeders had podcasts now. Well, why the fuck are you? I'm glad you tuned in, Black Bond. Welcome to the podcast, bitch. Since you want to tune in and shit. Anywho,
Well, Black Bond can just live in his mommy's attic.
that's
He
pretty
just
much
stay
all he
there.
does. Anyways, that's all I got, man. I appreciate y'all watching this shit out there in the live stream. That's pretty much all I have for the episode because it was basically revolving around those two individuals that have been threatening the flag shit and all this other stuff. So anywho, please, if you haven't, hit that like button. We probably finna get out of here. I'm gonna make a video about that shit tonight about Black
Oh yeah,
Bond
he
and
will
his.
run and tell Bond. Oh boy.
Oh, that's fine, cause I'm finna make a video about Bond's dumbass right now, since he want to be on Twitter today talking shit, and then people get mad at me when I make a bunch of fucking videos about him, but he talking shit on Twitter and on YouTube subliminally, but he won't put my name in it though. So, hey.
He puts everyone else's name in it, though. That's a funny thing.
Anyways, we getting out of here, guys. I appreciate y'all watching episode 2 of Crumbside Address. Please hit that like button on your way out. Please leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel. This your boy Resurrection. We out of here. Peace.